Hi, and welcome to the Haverhill Journal, where we give you a quick look at what's going on in our city. I'm Lindsay Paris, and this week, the Journal is documenting Inside Out Haverhill's first photo shoot and talking about what's going on at the Haverhill Public Library, Irenicon, and Haverhill Idol. But first, residents, business owners, and state and local dignitaries gathered at the City Council chambers last Tuesday night to hear the mayor present his annual State of the City address. Mayor Fiorentini took the opportunity to announce a couple of brand new initiatives for the city, and HC Media was there to capture it all. A standing room only crowd greeted the mayor when he arrived for his 12th State of the City speech. Guests included State Representative Brian Dempsey, State Senator Kathleen O'Connor Ives, Lawrence Mayor Daniel Rivera, and State Representative Linda Dean Campbell.
This year is the 375th anniversary of the settlement of Haverhill. We'll have a celebration in July, and in that celebration, and tonight, we intend to celebrate our past. But tonight, I also want to tell you about the bold future that awaits us, the Haverhill of tomorrow.
A new, but long-awaited announcement was the redevelopment of the long-vacant Chen building at 98 to 108 Essex Street.
The Chen building, that's the old building on Essex Street. It looks like it used to be a parking garage. All the windows have been knocked out of it. It's an old concrete shelter. And that's going to be redeveloped into mixed-use housing on the upper floors and retail space on the first floor. And we're excited about that. It's the last old building left downtown to be redeveloped.
Homeowners Pedro Alvarado and Sandra Ramos of the Mount Washington area were cited as an example of the first-time homebuyers who are working hard to improve inner-city neighborhoods.
Last year, we used some of our federal block grant money to provide opportunity for 5 first-time homebuyers to buy homes and then live in them in the inner city. We've noticed that when we look at our areas, the only areas in the city where we have any substantial amount of crime are also the areas where all of the homeowners have moved out over the years and they're all absentee landlords. So what we're instituting is a new first-time homebuyer program where we'll take the toughest streets in the city and incentivize people to buy some of the triple-deckers there, just as an earlier wave of immigrants did a century ago. Move into those houses, fix them up, fix the gardens, and make the neighborhood safe. We know this worked a century ago, and this isn't something I read about in a book or learned in a history class. It's something I saw with my own eyes when I saw my grandparents work 15 or 18 hours a day, then go home and take care of their house and keep their neighborhood safe. We want to see if that same program works today. We're hoping it does. The people from Southwick are here, and I want to thank them for their investment here in the city.
Also featured in the mayor's speech was the expansion of Southwick Clothing into the former Lowe's building on Computer Drive. Southwick's John Martinek spoke with us about their partnership with the city.
The state of North Carolina came to us about seeing if we wanted to move our factory down to North Carolina. We have a facility down there already, and working with the mayor and his team, they came up with some creative way of giving us some tax incentives to keep us in Haverhill and permanently growing roots here. Currently, we produce about 2,800 coat and pants per week. We probably have a demand for more like 3,500 to 4,000 per week, and that's why we need a larger facility. We decided that it was important for us to kind of grow roots in Haverhill. So we purchased we're purchasing the vacant Lowe's building in 25 Computer Drive. The city's been great in helping us, and I think it's a good win-win story for everyone.
So tonight I can tell you confidently, our future is bright and the state of our city is strong. Thank you for listening. Thank you so much.
If you missed it the first time around, you can watch the mayor's full State of the City address on our YouTube channel, HCTV Haverhill. They may have caught your eye, the black and white portraits of your friends and neighbors posted on storefronts downtown. You may not know that they're part of a global photography phenomenon that's been seen in over 110 countries and that's coming to Haverhill. Over the past weeks, news of the Inside Out project has spread quickly around the city, and the Journal was at their photo session at Maria's restaurant this week. They're in Caracas, London, Johannesburg, Taipei, and this summer in Haverhill too. You've seen a few of the black and white, larger-than-life photos already, but about 3 months from now, large swaths of downtown will be blanketed with hundreds of familiar faces. Linda Germain and Leota Surrett are spearheading the project here in the city.
The Inside Out project is a global art project that is in 112 countries all over the world, with over 200,000 portraits already on display. And what the Haverhill project is a local group action. So what we're doing is uniting around a message, and our message is basically to celebrate the people of Haverhill, the people who are dedicated, who work here, who live here, who make things happen. I mean, and it's so simple. It's just photos, wallpaper paste, and buildings, and we're going to transform the downtown into a public gallery that people can enjoy for free.
I came across this great Inside Out project, and it invigorated me, and Haverhill has a website called the Haverhill Connection, and so I put on there, hey, has anybody seen this project? And actually it's only been a matter of 4 weeks. Yeah, 4 weeks. 4 weeks that we've put this all together, and we're thrilled just with the response and the excitement.
Inside Out was created by French artist J.R., whose inspiration was to take regular people he met on the street, capture an expression of their personal identity, and make it into a public art form. Here in Haverhill, Germain and Surrett's goal is to reach all of the diverse faces that make up our population.
We just walk around with a poster, and we're just speaking with people, and all of a sudden they're on their phones and they're tuning into the Inside Out page. So many business people have come forward and become community partners, and how can we be involved? Smitty's Bar across the street, and Mark's Deli, and The Tap, and so on. They're all very excited, and they're letting us post these pasties all around town.
Subjects streamed through Maria's doors on Monday evening, with photographers capturing over 100 portraits when all was said and done.
I just had my picture taken, and I did a regular straight portrait, but she wanted me to be in my usual state of being, so I pulled out my cell phone with the phone at my ear, had my picture taken.
I heard about the project. I thought it was a great idea. Our community is changing dramatically, and it's slow at the same time, but it's people, and people make a community, and faces make a community. I think it'll be a great experience. The photographs look pretty good. Black and white is very flattering, and I'm happy to be here.
People will just be coming in right up the street. We were out front. We had the big Inside Out Haverhill sign right in front of Maria's restaurant, waving. We have a Mardi Gras stuff on. People are pulling over. They're at the stop sign. They're all rolling their windows down. They're asking us, is that the Inside Out Haverhill? And they're walking right in from right up the street.
When you see your picture downtown, what do you think is going to happen? Do you think all your friends are going to come down and see it?
Well, at least other people will see it, and I just like that.
If we can get so many of the faces of Haverhill and project them downtown, I think that it's an important thing to do, because I think we're a pretty special place, and I think it's important to project to the community just how special we are.
So today is our big kickoff where everybody gets their photo taken, but what comes next is basically we are going to have one more shoot, which is April 10th at Haverhill Mill Lofts, 3 to 7, same time. And then hopefully everybody will come back and help with what they call Into the Wild, which is when we paste them on the buildings.
And we will be reaching out to some people who will probably not be able to make it here. So we're hoping to visit like the Phoenix Row and the Haverhill Boys and Girls Club if we can get releases from their parents so that we can have them be part of this project.
It's so doable. You don't need a lot to make it happen. It's like, and what makes it happen are the people, and the people are who we're celebrating. So it's just a great circle, a snowball.
As mentioned in the story, a second Inside Out photo session is being held April 10th at Haverhill Mill Lofts from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. And volunteers are also being recruited to help put the photo posters up in June. For more info, Visit Inside Out Haverhill on Facebook or at insideouthaverhill.blogspot.com. Attention all book lovers. It's time for the Haverhill Public Library's Spring Book Sale, which opens today and runs through Monday, March 30th. Thousands of titles in every genre are available for sale, and starting Friday, you can fill a bag with books for only $5. Book sale hours are Thursday, March 26th from 10 a.m. to 8:30 p.m., Friday the 27th and Saturday the 28th from 9:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m., and Monday, March 30th from 9:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. Irenicon is holding its 7th annual Taste of Spring restaurant tasting and auction on Tuesday, April 7th at the Renaissance in Haverhill. Don't miss your chance to bid on Red Sox tickets, golf outings, original artwork, and Miranda Lambert concert tickets, and sample delicious food from over a dozen local restaurants, all in support of L'Arche's Homes of Hope program. Tickets can be purchased online at l'archerenicon.org or by calling 978-374-6928. Just a reminder, don't miss your chance to register for this year's Haverhill Idol auditions, held here at the HC Media Studio at 60 Elm Street, Saturday, April 4th and Saturday, April 11th at 10 a.m. Auditions are open to kids in grades 2 through 12. Visit HC Media's website at haverhillcommunitytv.org to download the application form and find more information. If you have a story or event you'd like to see featured on the Haverhill Journal, call us at 978-372-8070 or email info@mediahc.org. And don't forget to like us on Facebook or at our YouTube channel, HCTV Haverhill. And that's what's happening in Haverhill the week of March 26th. I'm Lindsay Paris, and we'll see you in 2 weeks.